Shalom, Solomon, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Kakadash, the one supposed to great millstone, Solomon to the fillet, back in the lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh. Solomon saw you sensible brothers out here pushing his word in truth and sincerity. So I'm back again with a quick one. So real quick, I just want to talk about how, that the Christians, they don't understand that the Lord ain't dealing with everybody. And the laws was only given to the Israelites. They don't seem to understand that. They try to make it seem something else to fit their narrative. But we finna go into it real quick. And I ain't gonna make it too long. This is Exodus 24, verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, come up to me in the mount and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone and a law and commandments which I have written that thou mayest teach them. So right, man. The Lord gave the laws to Moses to get to the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. They say, oh, we ain't got to keep the laws. Oh, those are Moses' laws. Yeah, but see, look, Yahweh Shemashah, the Lord gave the laws to Moses to get to the Israelites for us to keep, man. That's what makes us different from the other nations. We got laws, statutes, and commandments that we got to keep. We're not able to keep every single law, but we got to try. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be perfect to keep every law, especially in captivity. But we just got to try. And Moses was Israelite as well, so he had to keep the laws too. This is Ecclesiastes 45, verse 17. He gave unto him his commandments and authority in the statutes of judgments, that he should teach Jacob the testimonies and inform Israel in his laws. See, once again, the Lord, he only gave his laws to Israel, the nation of Israel, was the Israelites, the 12 tribes, not the other nations. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the 12 tribes chart, it tell you who you is. If you so-called black, so-called Jamaican, so-called Haitian, you from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and you got the northern kingdom, so-called Hispanics and the so-called Native American Indians, the so-called Mexicans, Issachar, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Ephraim, the so-called Native American Indians, Gad, you got the Seminole Indians. So, right, the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, not everybody. Black, Haitian, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, them was by names and bywords that this devil called us in his captivity, man. So, right, we got to keep the laws to the best of our ability. Go back to this, Exodus 24 and 12. The Lord said unto Moses, come up to me in the mount and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone and a law and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them. See? And then, the Israelites, it was in captivity in Pharaoh. Pharaoh basically held them hostage and wouldn't let them go. So the Lord, he plagued Pharaoh to let them go. And he plagued them. And that's when we got the laws, after Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken. And this is going to the curse, by the way. This is basically going into how we went off, broke the old covenant. He broke the law, statutes, and commandments. And we got no punishment. We got in captivity. Start from the top again. Deuteronomy 28, 15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power, or thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I have commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So right, we went off and broke the old covenant. We didn't keep the commandments back then. Back in the ancient world, we broke the old covenant. And the Lord, he put them curses on us. That's why we in captivity up until this day. You had many captivities that the Israelites went under. The Pharaoh, the Assyrian captivity. Yeah, the Assyrian captivity. Even this captivity now. Being in America, Babylon the Great. Then another thing, people say, oh, the law's done away with. You don't got to keep the law. Yes, you do. The law's never been done away with. They always been around. They're going to keep being around. It's Matthew 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So, right, the Lord, He came to fulfill the law. And to this day, we still got to keep the law to the best we can. Like Scripture say, we rehearsing the righteous acts. You know what I'm saying? We practicing, trying to keep the laws to the best of our ability while being in captivity. Because we can't be perfect right now because we're not in the kingdom. In the kingdom, we're going to be perfect. And speaking of that, this is Jeremiah 31, verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. So, right. And this is right after. This is in the kingdom. This is going to be in the future. Because we're going to keep the laws perfect, and they're going to be in our inward parts. We're never going to go off. This is basically going into the new covenant, which is going to be in the kingdom. We're not in the new covenant right now. We're still in the old covenant. You know what I'm saying? Because if we was already in the new covenant, we would not be teaching the truth. We'd be keeping the laws perfectly. We'll be immortal. We'll have spiritual power. You know? You wouldn't be in captivity if we was already in the new covenant, because you got bug outs out there saying, oh, we already in the new covenant. How are we in the new covenant and we in captivity? We still sinning. We still teaching the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. So it's just not adding up. So we not in the new covenant yet. We still in the old covenant. This is going into the future. It's future prophecy. See that? So this was just a quick one. Lord will, you was edified. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. I say double honors to the apostle, Elder Great Millstone. I mean, I learned the truth from him. So I want to look for that. Keep pushing, keep going. We almost home. That being said, Shalom.